Sure. Let's dive deep into the new IRCC processing times for October 2024. Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada has released some important updates that could significantly impact many applicants. It's crucial to understand what these processing times mean and how they might affect your plans. Hashtag, what are processing times? First off, let's break down what processing times really are. Basically, they refer to the estimated duration it takes for the IRCC to handle different types of applications, like temporary visas, permanent residency requests, and so on. Understanding these timelines is essential because they can directly influence your travel and relocation plans. For instance, if you're waiting for a work visa, knowing the estimated processing time can help you plan your move or job commitments more effectively. I see that many people feel anxious about this process, since immigration is often filled with uncertainty. Hashtag, key changes in processing times. Now, let's talk about the specific updates for October 2024. These adjustments reflect not only the volume of applications, but also the IRCC's capacity to manage that workload. Okay, in some categories, you might find faster processing times due to the IRCC's efforts to reduce backlogs. This is definitely a positive change. However, on the flip side, some applications may now experience longer processing times. Right? This can be frustrating, especially if you're waiting for critical decisions that can affect your future. I see how applicants can feel overwhelmed when faced with unexpected delays. Patience really becomes key during these times. Hashtag, understanding the implications. So, what does this mean for you as an applicant? Well, it's vital to stay informed about how these changes could impact your specific situation. If your application falls under a category that has increased processing times, you may need to adjust your plans accordingly. For instance, if you're waiting for a family sponsorship or permanent residency, having a clear understanding of processing times allows you to make long-term arrangements. This can be particularly important if you have family or friends relying on you to coordinate travel or relocation plans. Hashtag, staying updated. So, what can you do to keep track of these updates? First, I highly recommend checking the IRCC's official website regularly. They provide updated information about processing times, which will give you a clearer picture of where your application stands. It's also beneficial to engage with online forums or communities where other applicants share their experiences. This can be incredibly informative, and it can also provide a sense of community. Sometimes, hearing from others going through the same process can be comforting and even encouraging. Hashtag, preparing your documents. Another crucial aspect of the application process is ensuring that your documentation is in order. If there's anything that can lead to delays, it's incomplete or incorrect paperwork. So, take the time to carefully review each requirement for your specific application type. This not only speeds up the process, but also provides you with peace of mind. Hashtag policy changes. It's important to keep in mind that the immigration landscape can shift rapidly. I see that many applicants often overlook this, but the IRCC might implement new policies that could affect processing times. This is why being proactive and staying informed is so essential. Hashtag coping strategies. Now, while you're waiting, it's also vital to find ways to manage stress. The waiting period can be quite challenging, so look for ways to keep yourself occupied. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, exercising, or even learning something new, keeping your mind engaged can help you cope with the anxiety that comes with the wait. Hashtag summary of changes. To summarize, the new processing times from the IRCC for October 2024 are critical for anyone involved in the immigration process. Whether you're applying for a temporary visa or permanent residency, being aware of these timelines can help you plan more effectively. So, Stay informed and don't hesitate to seek support from online communities. Hashtag future considerations. As you look ahead, it's also good to consider what happens after your application is processed. If your application is approved, you'll need to plan your next steps, whether that involves moving, finding a job, or adjusting to life in a new country. This can be an exciting yet daunting prospect. Right. And if your application is delayed or denied, it's essential to understand your options for appeal or reapplication. This is why being informed about your rights and the processes available to you is so important. Hashtag final thoughts. In conclusion, navigating the IRCC processing times can be a complex and emotional journey. I see how it can feel overwhelming at times, but staying informed and organized can make a significant difference. Remember, you're not alone in this process. Many people are experiencing similar challenges. So, keep an eye on the IRCC website for updates, engage with your peers, and make sure your documents are in order. This proactive approach will help you face this journey with confidence. Good luck to everyone on their immigration journey, and remember, patience and perseverance will get you through.
Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.